It's the Seattle Kraken. Good evening, Cam Moon, along with Bob Stauffer, Brendan Escott, Rob Brown, Jack Michaels, Aidan Gannon. We're the Oilers Radio Network. And the starting lineup brought to you by Coventry Homes. Check out the newest fan cave in Kristalina Nera or any Coventry show home for a chance to win Oilers prizes. Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers. For the Oilers up front, Jason Dickinson with Kasperi Kapanen and Adam Henrique. On defense, Darnell Nurse and Connor Murphy. And goals, the birthday boy, Connor Ingram, turns 29 seasons today. For the Kraken, in the middle, Chandler Stevenson with Bobby McMahon and Capo Caco. On defense, Vince Dunn and Adam Larson. And goal, it's Philip Grubauer. Michael Markovich and Garrett Rank are the referees. Travis Toomey and Trent Knorr, they're on the lines. We drop the puck, we're underway as it's shot into the Seattle zone. Kapanen got it to the side of the net. That's shot over to the left wing and cleared out to center ice by Dunn. Brought right back in by Dickinson. He'll chip it in behind the Seattle net, go after it. Dunn trying to protect the puck. That squeezes loose. Murphy from the right point will keep it in. It comes out to the slot. And Kapanen shot, and the save by Grubauer. He holds on 30 seconds into a scoreless first.
Well, I love the decision by Chris Knobloch to put the checking line out against the Stevenson line with Bobby McMahon. They got a McCann and a McMahon.
That's right.
Coming over from the Maple Leafs. And Capo Caco, because that line has been on fire for Seattle.
11 points in 8 games for McMahon since coming over from Toronto. The Wainwright product. Played for the Bonneville Pontiacs in the AJHL.
And he's going to get some interest if he ends up in UFA. I got to figure he's going to make $4.5 to $5 million a year.
Inside the Seattle zones, McDavid on the right wing. To the right wing point to Bouchard. Now across on the left to Ekholm. To Bouchard. Give it to McDavid, skates across the top to Bouchard on the left wing. Pass to McDavid. Well, he picked it up himself, and Bouchard tried to shoot it. It hits his stick, goes off his skate on the left side, and the puck cleared out by Catton. To Everly on the right wing, and he'll bank it in. It's on net, so Ingram has to steer it over to the right wing corner. Bouchard behind the goal to Matthias Ekholm. Through the middle to Matt Savoy. Savoy's got goals in 3 straight. He's out to center ice. Comes into the Seattle zone across to McDavid. Now drops it to Emberson. A shot saved by Grubauer, and the puck goes behind the net. Puck calls it to Savoy. To the right wing point to Emberson. Right side to Savoy. That goes through the middle. His pass misses everybody. Goes down the ice.
Waters got away with a trip there. McDavid, I was close to the penalty.
Jake Wallman out of his own end up the left wing. Goes cross ice to Jack Roslovic into Seattle territory. In behind the net. Over to the left to the top of the circle. Now to Emberson on the right. Nugent Hopkins one-timer off the outside of the net. And the puck directed out. We're just about 2 minutes into a scoreless first. The Oilers host the Kraken. Center ice, and Roslovic will shoot it in. Hyman off the left wing boards, top of the circle, but Tolvanen got it free. Gave it to Schwartz. He's out to center. Now to Goodrow, and Goodrow will dump it in. Nurse goes in behind the net. Cross to Murphy. Murphy able to get it up the middle to Curtis Lazar. And at center ice, snaps the puck in. Grubauer able to just slow it up. Larson pokes it across to Dunn. Up the left wing, it won't get out. It comes in front of the net. The chance for Lazar, and the save by Grubauer as it bounces to the front of the net. And Curtis Lazar with the chance. 2.5 gone here in a scoreless first.
Szymanski one touching the puck to Lazar, and I think Curtis should have maybe tried to shoot it right away. Tried to go to his backhand and it got checked off his stick there.
And Grubauer got the little poke check in there. Yep.
Yeah. Something you were known for back in the day.
Sure.
Yep. Johnny Bauer, Cam Moon, and Philip Grubauer.
Right, yes. Face off to the left to Grubauer. He played Saturday, 34 saves and a 3-2 shootout loss at Buffalo. Puck goes to Dunn at the side of the Seattle net. The left wing to Larson at center, shoots it in. Ingram will stop it. Going to have to play it. Puts it up on the glass. It goes off the glass and out of play. Face-off will stay in the Edmonton zone.
So Ingram's having a good year coming to Edmonton. I mean, I know there's been criticism for the Tristan Jarry trade, but the fact of the matter is it was a very subtle acquisition getting Ingram. He's had 24 starts, 14 have been or 23 starts. 14 have been considered quality starts. You'll take that all day. If you're the Oilers, it's about a 58% on that.
He had 31 saves in that 4-2 win versus Anaheim on Saturday. Face-off to his left. Connor McDavid taking the draw. He's got goals in 4 straight. The puck goes to the side of the goal and into the corner to Bouchard, off the left wing to McDavid. Right side to Savoy into the Seattle zone. Pumps it around on the left puck. Colson top of the circle. Jams it to the point for Ekholm. Went to shoot it. Goes up in the air off a stick. And Larson behind his net on the left to Dunn. Will get it out. The puck's hit center. Ekholm across to Bouchard. Through the middle, that just misses Podkolzin. Goes into the Seattle end. Larson in the right corner, across to Dunn. Dunn up the left wing for Beniers. Can't get it deep into the Oiler end, but it does come back to him. And he'll go to the left too. Everly a shot. That hit a leg, goes side of the net. Everly trying to jam it on goal. Pad save made by Ingram.
Bit of a scorpion there.
Puck on the right wing. Shot towards the net. Ingram will steer it over the glass and out of play. As off the right side was that shot by Montour.
Jordan Eberle spent 7 seasons in Edmonton. It's in his 5th year in Seattle. Been there since day one. 3-time 20-goal scorer. And he just signed a 2-year extension at $5.5 million.
Face off to the left of Ingram.
Now 35 years of age.
Yeah, where does the time go? Puck to the left wing point. Riker Evans, a shot that goes off at Jake Wallman. Chandler Stevenson got it behind the net to the line. Montour with a shot. That was a hard one, but it went wide. In the right corner, Kakko to McMahon to Kakko. Saucers it to the left point to Evans to the middle of Montour. Quick shot, misses. The Edmonton net comes off the end boards and Kapanen to the line, and Henrique got it out. Brandon Montour inside his own end. For Riker Evans, who has to go in behind his net, and he'll stop back there. Right side to Montour. Back to Evans. Evans through the middle, hit the stick of Fisker Molgaard. Comes out of the Edmonton end. And Hyman can poke it down the left side. Roslovic into the left wing corner to the blue line. Nurse with a shot, and Grubauer boots it out with the left pad. He boots it right up the middle and out to center. Nurse will dump it back in. Grubauer stop it. Rim the puck on the left. That hits Murphy. Stays in, goes to the left wing corner. Roslovic along the boards with Hyman to Hyman behind the net. Over to the right wing. Hyman to Roslovic. Left wing corner to Zach Hyman. He'll step out. His cross ice pass. Oleksiak broke it up. Got it up the middle. Fisker Molgaard will get it out. And Molgaard into the Oiler end on the left side, and his shot and the save made by Ingram. He's going to hold on. We're 5 minutes, 7 seconds into a scoreless first period. Shots 4-3 in favor of the Oilers. Face-off to the right of Ingram, as Ben Myers will take the draw against Lazar. Puck to the corner, and Wallman to the middle of the ice. To Emerson now on the left wing. We'll give it to Max Jones, playing in his 300th NHL game. Dumps the puck in on the right wing. To the right wing corner to Lazar. Lazar to the middle, is batted out of the air, goes to the blue line. Wallman shot, scores! Wallman let it go. That was tipped. Max Jones was in front of the net. Jones got a piece. Then it hit the glove of Grubauer, went in. It's 1-0 Edmonton.
Well, that's Max Jones is fighting to stay in the NHL. We know that. Chris Knobloch's come to like him here in a hurry. He's got an infectious personality. He can skate, and he's been relatively productive in limited minutes. It's his 3rd goal for the Oilers. And this, his 16th game, and he's a plus player.
It's a quick little snapshot from the point by Jake Wallman. He got it through, and Jones got a piece. Grubauer got a pretty good piece too, but it still went in. 5:28 time of the goal. And the Oilers are up 1-0. Puck shot into the Oilers zone, and on the right wing, it is Nurse to get it out. Through the middle, it went off of Beniers and right to McDavid. He'll come in over the line on the right to Savoy. The shot saved, made by Grubauer. McDavid to the right wing point to Bouchard, now to McDavid. Spins off the right wing boards, trying to shake off Beniers to the middle, off the skate of Podkolzin, and Eberle will get it out. The puck in the neutral zone, Savoy right back in, just missed McDavid, and Beniers to center. Lost the puck to Ekholm. To Bouchard in his own end. 1-0 Oilers lead on the goal by Max Jones. To center ice, and Savoy will shoot it in. Stevenson, left wing corner to Evans, up the left side, just off of Eberle and out. Nurse to Kapanen will just bump it back into his own end for Murphy. Right wing to Kasperi Kapanen. His pass, well, that hit a stick, and it launched into the Seattle bench. And the coaches all had to scatter. We're going to take a break. 6 minutes, 35 seconds gone here in the first. 1-0 Oilers lead the Kraken from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers, NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Oilers up 1-0 on the Kraken. 6:35 gone here in the first period. The Oilers, this is Oil Country Mega 50-50, presented by Rogers, is now live. Tonight's early bird prizes include 5 chances to win a signed Oilers jersey and 20 chances to win $500 for Canadian Tire. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/50-50 for more chances to win. Puck shot into the Oilers zone by Alexiak. Nurse up the left wing into the skates of Hyman, kicks it up to his stick, and now shoots it into the Seattle zone. Grubauer rimming the puck, hit the stick of Murphy. Now Roslovic towards the net, just missing the tip in was Zach Hyman. And the puck in the left wing corner. Lindgren on the right side. Out to Schwartz. That goes over his stick down the ice. It's icing against Seattle. Jaden Schwartz back in the lineup. He missed the last 10 games due to injury. 7 minutes, 7 seconds gone here in the first. 1-0 Oilers lead on a goal by Max Jones.
Well, Seattle's won 7 of the 8 faceoffs so far in this game. Oilers need to start winning some draws, but they got the lead.
Lindgren, right wing corner. Around the boards, off of Schwartz and out. Seattle trying to make a quick change here. As Ekholm on the right wing to McDavid into the Seattle end. Stops on the right wing. Goes to the right corner in front of the net, right through the slot. It goes to the top of the circle, and out to center ice is Myers, and he'll shoot it in. Ekholm out from behind the Edmonton net. Left wing for Vasily Podkolzin. On center ice, dumps the puck in. On the right wing, it goes behind the net. Larson, try that right side. It won't be icing, as they'll say Ekholm had pinched up on the play, and Ingram gave the puck to Bouchard through the middle. That misses Ekholm, goes into the Seattle zone. Evans out from behind his net for the Kraken. On left side to Catton, back to Evans, and stepping up was Szymanski to break it up. And it's shot in by Lazar. And Beniers almost lost an edge, but he lost the puck, and they'll say it's a glove pass. As we played 8 minutes and 13 seconds of the first period, 1-0 Edmonton leads. Face-off outside the Edmonton blue line. Szymanski will take the draw for Edmonton against Matty Beniers. Szymanski wins it. Jake Wallman get it up in the air, and that bounces into the Seattle end. Lazar down the left wing corner, goes behind the net, over to the right wing point. Emerson shot in the save. Rebound put towards the net. Grubauer kept that out. And on the left side, Catton will get it to center ice. To Jones, now to Wallman for Emberson as he's able to shoot it in. Grubauer right corner to Montour, and he won't get that out. Pass comes to Murphy, slips in on the right, the shot, and a pad save by Grubauer. Beniers at his own end to Montour. It's in the right corner. Across to Evans, skipped over his stick. Then Henrique went to put it towards the net, and his stick snaps in half. Wolgaard into the Oilers zone, goes in behind the net. Off the left wing boards to the blue line. Lindgren, a shot, hits a stick, goes up in the air, and went off as Schwartz cleared out by Kapanen.
Great work by Jeff Lang. He got the stick to Henrique right away, and the Oilers didn't end up getting outmanned.
Down the left wing is McCann. His pass off a skate came back to him in the Oiler end left wing corner, then lost it. Bouchard will get it out for Nugent Hopkins. And center ice will lift the puck into the Seattle zone. That bounces in front of the net and chopped into the right wing corner. Coming down for it is Stevenson for the Kraken. We'll slow it up, give it to Alexiak. Left wing to Lindgren. 1-0 Edmonton leads. We're just about halfway through the first period as they host the Seattle Kraken. McMahon will direct it into the Edmonton zone. Wallman in behind the net. Right wing to Ty Emberson. Across to McDavid, now to Savoy. Into the Seattle zone down the right side. The shot save made by Grubauer. And Savoy tried to go 5-hole. Stevenson will get it out. At center ice along the right wing boards. It goes to McDavid. He'll come through center. Now in over the line on the left wing to the left wing corner. McDavid to the right. Just off the stick upon Colson. Top of the circle. McMahon will get it out. Right wing for Kakko. Off his stick. It goes into the Edmonton zone. Ekholm to Savoy. Now through the middle. The puck brought in on the right wing side by Podkolzin. Leave the puck in the right wing corner, and it's shot out. Finds Myers. Myers into the Edmonton zone. On the right, put towards the net, and a save made by Ingram off a Gaudreau. Murphy on the right wing for Edmonton. At center is pass in behind Lazar, and they'll call that icing against Edmonton with 8:53 to go in the first. The Oilers up 1-0. Face off in Oiler territory. To the right of Connor Ingram. Shots now 10-3 in favor of Edmonton. Lazar to take the draw against Beniers. Lazar wins it. Murphy to Nurse out from behind his net. Nurse at the center ice line, shoots it in on goal. Grubauer steered it to the right. Jones trying to peel it off the boards, but he gets checked on the play. It's Eberle to center ice. Now Eberle into the Oiler end on the left wing. Turns in the left wing corner. Lost an edge, but kept the puck. Now they battle. It comes back to Eberle. In there was Lazar to get it loose. The puck sent up by Nurse, up off the boards and out to center. Evans into the middle. Beniers got hit by Nurse. Puck goes to Lazar. He'll get to center ice. Shot it in. Montour will get it up the left wing. Gave it to Beniers. Across to Montour. Now to Evans. Evans on the left side for Myers. He'll shoot it in. Ingram got it to the boards. Puck comes in front to Myers. That was behind him. Otherwise would have had a chance. Left wing corner. Good roll. On the right, but it's picked off by Wallman. He'll float it through the middle. It'll roll just wide of the net. That's icing with 7:44 to go here in the first. Edmonton up 1-0 on Seattle.
Wallman's got to work on his out-turn draw there. Had a little bit too much weight.
Oilers at home Thursday to Chicago. Vegas is here on Saturday.
Jack Roslovic at 20 goals. He has the third most amount of goals from an unrestricted free agent signed this past offseason. As we know, Roslovic didn't get signed.
Here's Dunn with a shot from the point. Saved by Ingram. He holds on to it.
Until early October.
Has been a good fit. We're going to take a break. 7:39 to go in the first. 1-0 Oilers lead the Kraken from Rogers Place. It's Fort Dealers NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. 1-0 Edmonton leads Seattle. 7:39 to go in the first period. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Max Jones, goal scorer for Edmonton. Face off in the Oilers zone to the right of Connor Ingram. It comes in front of the net. Kako tried to shoot it. That goes off a Nurse. Over to Henrique. Up the left wing boards, but into the Edmonton bench.
Straight hard match so far from Chris Knobloch, wanting Dickinson's line out against the Chandler-Stevenson line. Kako, a former second overall pick of the New York Rangers.
All right, face off to Ingram's left. Puck goes to McMahon on the right wing, in behind the Edmonton net, to the left wing point, gave it to Dunn. Cross to Larson, that's chipped out by Kapanen. Down the right side, the shot scores! Kasperi Kapanen, a great shot, and it's 2-0 Edmonton.
Well, it's a goal from the third line and a goal from the fourth line in this hockey game so far for the Edmonton Oilers. And you're always looking for guys that can score from distance. And Gruber, I will tell you, that's not a great goal on him, but that's a great shot by Kasperi Kapanen, who, like many Oilers players, is playing for a contract.
Good anticipation by Kapanen to break up the D-to-D pass in the Edmonton zone. Had Henrique with him. On a 2-on-1, elected to shoot, goes stick side on Grubauer. It's 2-0 Oilers. That's 12:43 time of that goal.
I mean, you take a look at the Oilers tonight, they're bottom.
Icing against Edmonton.
Yeah, Dickinson UFA, Kapanen UFA, Roslovic UFA, Henrique UFA, Lazar UFA, Jones UFA. Half of their forwards are unrestricted free agents. They're hungry. They're playing for contracts.
Kapanen's 8th.
Kapanen's had a much better regular season this year than last year when he came over after being waived by St. Louis. Obviously, Kapanen had a great playoff run, which helped him get a one-year deal with Edmonton.
Nurse behind the Edmonton net, now on the left, off the left wing boards and out. 2-0 Oilers here in the first period. Puck goes into the Seattle zone. Evans in behind his net, out from behind it. On the right to Montour, now to center. Molgaard will come in on the left wing. Stops on the left wing boards. Up to the point. Off the boards into the corner. And it's McCann behind the goal. Just missed Schwartz with it. So Nurse on the left is able to clear to center. Lazar, Szymanski. He'll dump the puck in. Edmonton makes a change. It's in behind the Seattle net. And Montour holds on. Slides over to the right side. Pass right up the middle of the ice. Gets to Eberle. He'll shoot it in. Ingram rips it around on the left. That went off of Ekholm. Podkolzin to the middle for Bouchard. Now on the right to Savoy. Get it out to Podkolzin. Comes flying down the left wing into the Seattle end. Around on the right, looking for McDavid. Puck goes to the right wing corner. And got it up against the boards. It's tied up. Waiting for him to jam this thing free if they can, and they do, to the right wing point to Evan Bouchard. Walks to the middle, over to the left. Bouchard across the line, now to the right side. Bouchard in the high slot to McDavid. McDavid holding on to it. Left wing to Ekholm. Towards the net. And it goes just off the outside of the goal with Podkolzin in front of it. To the point for Bouchard. Oh, to the right. Podkolzin now one-timer. And that one looked like it went off the stick at Dunn and wide. Right wing point. Bouchard. To Ekholm. To Bouchard. To Ekholm. Comes across the blue line. On the right wing for McDavid. Got spun around by Cotton. And to center ice is Beniers, and he'll shoot it in.
Connor a little bit frustrated there. A little bit of a malfunction at the junction on the cycle.
Just under 5 minutes to go here in the first. 2-0 Oilers lead the Seattle Kraken. Nugent Hopkins had it in his skates. Coming back was Roslovic. Gave it to Emberson, tried to get it back to Roslovic. That doesn't connect. And Alexiak for Goodrow. Back to Alexiak, still in his own end. Alexiak through the middle. Hit the stick of Roslovic, goes Right to Wallman, now on the right wing to Roslovic. Oh, that just missed him. And into the Seattle end it goes. Alexiak off the right wing boards and out. At center ice, Nugent-Hopkins to Emberson, to Nugent-Hopkins to Emberson. He's got some room on the right, and he'll get to center ice now, dump it in. Rides up on the glass, comes in front of the net, a shot just wide. As spinning around was Hyman. Put it wide of the goal. It's out to center. Montour into the Oiler end. Through the middle. His shot goes off a Nurse. He'll shovel it in front of the net, but nobody there for Seattle. Puck to the left wing. Kako in the left wing corner. Behind the net to Stevenson. On the right to Montour. In front of the goal. Goes behind Kako to the left wing point. Evans has it. Evans to Stevenson. To Montour on the blue line. Right wing point to Evans. Skips over his stick. Nurse will get it out through the middle to Henrique. Henrique forced back at the Edmonton blue line by Chandler Stevenson to his own end for Murphy across to Nurse.
Great job protecting the puck from Henrique.
To center ice and Dickinson into the Seattle zone, goes to the right wing corner, up against the right wing boards. Larson got the loose puck for Seattle. To McCann on the left, across to Schwartz on the right at his own blue line. Into his end to Larson, will start the rush, give it to Schwartz. Makes a little move at center, lost it at the Edmonton blue line. Ty Emberson to Jake Wallman. Under 3 to go here in the first. 2-0 Edmonton leads. Wallman's pass got picked off. McCann on the left wing to the blue line. The shot off the glove of Ingram is done. Let it go. And out to center ice was Jones, and just got it to the blue line. That's it. Molgaard will get it across to McCann. He'll come in. His shot launches off the stick of Ekholm, and it goes up and out of play. We're going to take a break. We got 2:38 to go here in the first period. 2-0 Oilers lead the Kraken. From Rogers Place, it's for dealers NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. At Rogers Place, Oilers up 2-0 on Seattle with 2:38 to go in the first period. Broadcast brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford.
And, you know, Leon Draisaitl a lot in the lineup, but he'd be pumped right now because the Oilers got goals from their third and fourth lines. Oilers are going to need to win as a team. They've gone to a better team game here of late. Let's see if it continues.
Puck to the line. It's done on the point. A snapshot. That hit a skate went wide. Podkolzin's stick snapped in half off the draw. Dunn has it on the left wing point into the slot. Beniers put it on net. Save made by Ingram. Eberle on the left wing to the point to Dunn across the one-timer. Tolvanen put it wide, then batted just wide of the net by Beniers.
Missed the hook there. Eberle got away with one.
Podkolzin gets the puck through the middle, out to Savoy, to center, now to McDavid. Into the Seattle zone to the right on the backhand. He'll pull it to the front. Savoy the chance. He's tied up. And the puck gets covered by Grubauer. What a chance there for the Oilers.
We got a penalty, a hold against Seattle here. Edmonton's going to get a power play. They did everything possible to ensure that Savoy couldn't get a shot. Pretty sure it's going to be a holding call. Or holding the stick, maybe even.
Sure. Tolvanen going to the box. Oilers go on the power play. They're first.
Seattle, number 20, minor penalty. Hold.
It's presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com.
Oilers power play still number 1 in the league at 30.2%, though I'm sure you're going to tell us what it is over the last 6 games. And Seattle's penalty killing second worst in the NHL, 73.4%.
Well, I can tell you this, in the Oilers' 3-game win streak, it's 0 for 5. It's only had 5 chances. But against Seattle this year,
it's been lights out.
7 of 9. That's amazing.
Even you and me know that's 77%.
That's
technically 78%.
Sure, we're rounding up. On the left wing, it's Savoy. To left wing corner, behind the net to McDavid. Back to Savoy, but that gets knocked out of the air by Goodrow. Shoot it down the ice.
Yeah, 7 for 9 on the power play in 3 games isn't too bad.
It's crazy.
Oh! Wow.
Okay. Bouchard brings it out from behind the net. There was almost a malfunction at that junction. Now it's in McDavid in over the Seattle line, but checked. Goodrow will get it down the ice. Bouchard will start up. Bouchard with points in 4 straight. Fire it back to McDavid. Gets into the Seattle zone, right side to Nugent Hopkins. Right wing to Jaime, wanted to get it low. Ingram broke it up and shoots it down the ice.
Ingram's a physical player. I mean, they traded Borgen.
The last minute here in the first.
Kako, and then, I don't know, it was weird Rangers what they did.
Nugent Hopkins, his shot, and the save by Grubauer, and that is cleared out. Nugent Hopkins tried to pass it. It got blocked. It came back to him, and he put it on goal. 40 seconds left to go in the first. Bouchard to McDavid into the Seattle end. To the right wing corner. Got dumped down. Crowd reacts to that. It's along the right wing boards. Nugent Hopkins will get it to the blue line. Bouchard to Nugent Hopkins. Right wing. 23 seconds to go in the period. Right wing corner to McDavid. He'll come out. Get it across to Bouchard. Give it to McDavid on the right wing point. Comes down that right side to the corner in front of the net. Save made by Grubauer off of Podkolzin, and he covers it up. 11 seconds to go here in the first period.
Well, 2 more shots for Edmonton there. And the second unit's going to get all of 11.2 seconds to work with.
Well, you win a draw.
Get it to the net. You never know.
Exactly. Okay, face off to the right of Grubauer. Henrique will take the draw, but the Kraken win it, and it's Larson gave it away to Henrique. His backhand off the glove of Grubauer. Larson up the right wing will get it out. Oh, what a chance there for Adam Henrique. Larson tried to clear it, didn't get much on it, went right to Henrique. And his backhand goes off the glove of Grubauer, just got a piece. And F2-0 Oilers lead the Kraken as we get ready for the second period of play. And today's Oilers, this is Oil Country Mega 50-50 presented by Rogers in support of Every Kid Deserves a Shot, building a future where every kid can be inspired and reach their full potential, both on and off the ice. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/50-50 for more chances to win. That total jackpot is over $650,000 right now.
Looking at the skate, I believe. Well, maybe not the skate. What's going on here?
Got an equipment issue. Connor Ingram over at the Edmonton bench. Well, skate seems to be fine.
Yeah.
That might be the arm and chest protector.
Well, you would
snap under there might be somewhat dislodged.
You would know better than any other play-by-play broadcaster in the league, given that you played in the Western League as a goalie.
They got it all fixed. We dropped the puck. That penalty is over to Tolvanen. Edmonton 0 for 1 on the power play. Puck shot into the Oilers zone. Nurse up the left wing. Top of the circle to Henrique. Got it out. Larson into his own end. Cross ice to Dunn. Up the left wing. Kako, left wing corner, McMahon towards the net, a backhand save made by Ingram. It's in behind the goal. Murphy to the right corner. Nurse protects it right in front of the net. And now on the left wing to Murphy. We'll get it out to Adam Henrique, and he'll shoot it into the Seattle end. Dunn will poke it in behind the net. As they battle, Henrique got in front. It comes all the way to the blue line for Emberson. Right wing for Kasperi Kapanen. Cross ice to Emberson, and that is deflected out of play off the stick of Kako.
Appears as though Edmonton's trying to get Seattle, when Edmonton's in the offensive zone, moving a bit on east-west plays on Philip Grubauer. Ironically enough, the 2 goals that they scored, one off a high deflection and the other on a turnover and 2-on-1 where from distance Kasperi Kapanen snapped one home.
Face off to the left to Grubauer. And the puck at the left wing point. Wallman looking for the ricochet. Doesn't get in front of the net. It's in behind it. Veneers up the left wing and now to center ice. There's Lindgren on the right to Eberle. Steer it in. Emberson on the inboards. Hit by Lindgren. It's in behind the Edmonton goal. Eberle to the left wing point. The shot from the point. And the glove save made by Ingram as That was a quick little shot from the left wing point by Alexiak, and Ingram snared it out of the air.
Well, we talked about the fact that the Oilers have 6 pending UFAs at forward. Jamie Alexiak is one of their pending UFAs on defense. Mentioned Bobby McNann, and Tolvanen also unrestricted. I mean, I think McMahon's going to get a 4 to 5 year term in the 4s to 5s, like 4 times, 4.5 in that range at minimum. Back-to-back 20-goal seasons, and he's fast.
Puck dumped into the Seattle zone. Grubauer steers the puck to the corner. Lindgren to Alexiak. Off the boards, knocked down by Roslovic. Roslovic went cross ice. That went past Hyman. It's in behind the goal. Lindgren on the right wing. Now to Catton. Berkeley Catton into the Oiler end. Goes to the left side. Catton's pass to the middle for Schwartz. And that one's broke up. And out to center comes Savoy. Into the Seattle zone on the right. To McDavid. The shot. And that one off the arm of Grubauer. Puck in the left wing corner. Podkolzin to McDavid. To Podkolzin. His shot. And it got blocked. It's in the right wing corner. Bouchard. Put him behind the net, over to the left for McDavid. His pass in front, glances off a skate, goes over to the right. Catton's trying to chop it out. Bouchard pinches down. It's top of the circle, and Schwartz spins back into his own end to Montour, and he'll bounce it out. At center is Evans. Comes into the Oiler end, stops on the left side. Off the boards into the corner, off the stick of Bouchard to Ekholm. Left wing for Savoy, but pinching down is Larson, and he's got it on the right wing point. Now to Dunn, a shot save made by Ingram. Puck to the right point. Larson lets it go. Ingram stops that one too. Dunn tries the shot, that misses. Puck on the right wing point. Larson over to Dunn. Now to Tolvanen. He'll let it go. Save made by Ingram, and he holds on to it. 2:58 into the second period. 2-0 Oilers lead.
And 5 shots in the first 3 minutes of the second period here for Seattle. 3 from this last shift, all from distance, and Ben Myers couldn't find the rebound on the long-range bomber from Vince Dunn. And then Tolvanen, who does have a good shot, fired one, and Connor Ingram fought it off.
Face off to the right of Ingram. As Dickinson will take the draw. Goes to the top of the circle. Kako, left wing corner. Angle shot gets blocked. It does come out of the zone. Chasing after it, Dunn. Off the glass, goes right to Henrique. Henrique across the line. He had to wait for everybody to get on side, and it goes into the Seattle end, and it's Dunn. Up the right wing to McMahon. He'll shoot it in. Ingram sets it to Murphy. Rims it, goes to the blue line. The shot from the line and the save by Ingram, and he moves it up and up the left wing, and Dickinson put himself offside right at the Seattle blue line.
Let's go to an out-of-town update for Pizza 73, and we're going to go to major junior action. The Edmonton Oil Kings are in the second period in Saskatoon. The series is tied 1-1, and the Oil Kings are up by a score of 2-1.
That series tied at a game apiece.
And tough news for the Edmonton Oil Kings. Blake Fiddler not in the lineup for tonight's game. They're down 4 regulars based on what I can see right now. That's a lot come playoff time.
Eberle into the Oilers zone.
Max Curran, as you know, traded to the Calgary Flames. It's on the Czech national team, and he was leading the team in scoring when he went out.
Here's Nurse into Seattle, and his shot, long shot, save made by Grubauer. Holds on. 3:53 gone here in the second. 2-0 Oilers lead.
And Kern is done for the year. He had shoulder surgery. Gavin Hodnett, who led the team in scoring the last couple of years, not available. And Aaron Oba-Fifo, not playing tonight as well. He got hurt the other night. I was here at the game. You were here with me on Friday night.
Yep. Game 5 is here this Friday coming up.
You going?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Face off to the right of Grubauer. And the puck goes behind the net. Montour on the left. Give it to Myers. Into the Edmonton zone. Dumped it behind the net. And the puck into the corner, and Tolvanen on the right wing for Myers to the blue line of Montour. He'll get it across to Evans. He'll shoot it towards the net. That was blocked right in front of it. Goodrow's pass to the point, didn't get much on it. Jones can get it out for Edmonton. Montour through the middle for Goodrow. Myers is offside. So he's got to loop back at center.
Seattle's moving their feet better here in this period. Edmonton's going to have to improve the work rate a bit here.
Wallman behind the net. Goodrow on him. It goes off of Tolvanen to Myers. Great save made by Ingram on a quick shot by Ben Myers. Top of the circle, and Jones can get it out for the Oilers. Montour, side his own line. Now on the right to McMahon. Into the Oiler end on the right wing. Goes behind the net. Get bumped into by Emberson. Loose puck to Nugent Hopkins. It doesn't get out. Now it does, just off the stick of Larson. Montour to Kakko. Into the Oiler end on the right. As it swept away, and it goes to Hyman. He'll get the puck in on the left. Hyman going towards the net, went off his stick to Nugent Hopkins, right wing corner. Now in behind the goal to Roslovic. Over to the left wing. Roslovic to the point for Ekholm. Waiting. Left wing corner. Roslovic out to the middle. That got broken up. Kakko got it to the line, and McMahon made sure it got out.
I think Edmonton's going to have to start directing some more pucks to the net here when they get ozone time.
Ekholm only got it to the Seattle blue line, and it comes in. There's going to be a penalty against the Oilers. It's going to be interference call to Matthias Ekholm. 5:43 into the second period, and the first power play of the game for Seattle.
Oilers penalty killing 24th in the league at 77.3%. Seattle's power play 17th at 20.7. That's a pretty tough call. Yeah. Based on what we've seen them not call so far, a little bit surprised that.
Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Face off to the right of Ingram. Henrique to Murphy, now to Savoy. Got it up the right side, it doesn't get out. Eberle to the point in the middle. To Dunn, now to Eberle across the line, to Dunn on the right now, to McCann, his shot, and he sailed it over the net, it goes around the boards and out. Dunn will wind it up out of his own zone. To McCann, to Dunn. Dunn into the Oiler end on the left. Got it to the corner, there was Nurse, take it off the boards, couldn't get it out, and hit the referee. Puck on the right side. Stevenson, right wing corner. Stevenson to the right side. To McCann. To Stevenson. It come loose to the middle. Dickinson will try to get it up, and Nears is going to keep it in for Seattle. For Eberle, left wing corner. In comes Murphy. Eberle off the left side to the net. The shot saved by Ingram. Puck gets into the slot. Kapanen spinning around, and it'll get to Murphy. He'll shoot it down the ice. 52 seconds left to go on the penalty for Seattle. 2-0 Edmonton leads. We're almost 7 minutes into the second period. Dunn to Schwartz. Schwartz across to Tolvanen. Into the Oiler end. Top of the circle. He's going to lose it. Savoy will get it out. Montour at his line. On the right to Kakko. Across to Tolvanen. Still at center. Now to Montour. Just inside his own end. Montour to Tolvanen on the left to Schwartz. Got it to Kakko. His pass into the middle. Broken up by Savoy. He'll give it to Henrique. Here's Henrique over the line. The shot. He whistles it wide on the short side. And Tolvanen will get it out. Right wing to Schwartz. Into the Edmonton end. Across the line for Montour. Penalty is over. Montour to the left wing corner. Seattle 0 for 1 on the power play. Nurse can get the puck on the left wing. Find Matthias Ekholm. Now McDavid into the Seattle end. McDavid waiting. His pass across does not get to Henrique as it hit a stick. Puck top of the circle. And out with it through the middle is Montour. He'll shoot it in. It's going to bounce wide of the Edmonton goal. Murphy gets the puck to the left wing to Podkolzin. Podkolzin back into his own end for Nurse. Nurse cross to Murphy. Murphy to Nurse. Nurse at center, shoots it in. Colson, right corner. Now got it over onto the left. McDavid to the line. Bouchard through the middle. A shot and a save made by Grubauer. He squeezes it up against his body. We get a whistle. We can take a break. 8 minutes, 37 seconds gone here in the second period. 2-0 Oilers lead the Kraken. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers. NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Here at Rogers Place, 2-0 Oilers lead the Kraken. We're 8:37 into the second period. Broadcast brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford. Face off in the Seattle zone. To the right, Philip Grubauer. McDavid, Savoy, Podkolzin with Bouchard and Ekholm. And McDavid wins a draw. Bouchard left point. Gets to the middle. Tried to shoot it. They got blocked. It hits Stevenson. It goes back into the Oiler end. Bouchard will get there just before Chandler Stevenson and turns it through the middle to Matthias Ekholm. Now to McDavid. He'll shoot it into the Seattle end. Rims on the right. Savoy, right wing corner. One to get it across, and he does. Now to McDavid. Off the left wing boards into the middle, and Stevenson able to get it loose. Did get it out to center ice to McMahon. He'll roll it in. It's right on net, and Ingram's going to have to cover it. He had nowhere to go with it. It'll be a face-off in the Oiler end. This time to the left of Connor Ingram. Max Jones and Kasperi Kapanen, the goal scorers for Edmonton, and those were in the first period.
Quiet night so far from Edmonton's top six forwards, but that's okay when you got a goal from your third and fourth lines in the game.
Back to the left corner, Wallman up in the air and out. Glove down by Lazar, but lost control. Alexiak inside his own blue line. On the right wing, off of Catton and in. And Catton after it in the right corner. Up against the boards with Szymanski. Emberson in there too. Lazar will get it into the middle of the ice where it finds Max Jones. Back to Curtis Lazar. Took a hit from Alexiak.
What was Alexiak doing there?
A little piece of him there.
Looked like he was going for the low bridge.
It's a little dangerous.
When you're 6'8".
Wallman at his own blue line. Over to Emberson. Will dump the puck in, and that takes a weird hop. Goes off the side of the Seattle net. Alexiak's got it now right corner. And across. And that shot all the way down the ice as Lindgren, his pass misses everybody. It's icing against Seattle. With 9:55 to go here in the second. 2-0 Edmonton leads. Seattle battling to get into a playoff spot. 2 points back. A couple of games in hand.
Of the wild card.
Of the wild card, yes. Of the last wild card. Lindgren goes behind the net. Left wing for Catton. And it's the center ice Roslovic. Forced him over to the boards. Hyman. His pass hits a stick, comes right across the Nurse. He'll give it to Roslovic into the Seattle zone. Left wing to Nugent Hopkins. As Eberle tied him up. Puck goes to the left wing corner. Hyman up against the boards. Alexiak will try to get it around the right wing, and he does, and it will come out of the zone. Roslovic tight turns it up the right wing. It's Roslovic into the Seattle end. Fires around on the left to the blue line and just off of Nurse, and Beniers will get it out. Beniers on the right to Eberle into the Oilers zone towards the net. It comes loose in front of the goal, and it was on the left side back to the point, and that shot got blocked as it was drilled by Evans. Evans to the middle to Eberle. His shot, he put it over the Edmonton net. Evans on the left wing. Give it to Eberle, top of the circle. Into the left wing corner to McCann, to Eberle. Now to Montour. He'll walk in, a shot saved by Ingram, and he holds on to it with 8:43 to go here in the second. 2-0. Oilers lead the Kraken. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. along with Bob Stauffer. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 2-0 Oilers lead the Kraken. We got 8:43 to go in the second period. Face off in the Edmonton zone to the left of Connor Ingram. Shots now 15 apiece. All right, get all lined up. Dickinson to take the draw for the Oilers. Up against Chandler Stevenson. The puck goes to the middle of the ice, and Kapanen off the right wing boards and out. Evans to Montour, throw it across, and it's picked off by Wallman. He'll come in. Wallman slows up and shoots it. Saved by Grubauer. Boots it into the middle, and McMahon will get it out for Seattle. At center, he bounces it into the Edmonton zone left wing corner. Kako up against the boards, but it gets to the middle of the ice right to Wallman. Wallman, long pass to Dickinson, comes into the Seattle zone, goes to the right wing corner. Evans takes him to the end boards. It's in behind the Seattle net. To the left wing point to Ekholm. Drills it around to Dickinson. He'll get it out, and that shot just missed as Savoy fired it. And that went off the glass, and it goes out of play. What a chance there.
Yeah, Savoy will be disappointed he couldn't roof that puppy into the net.
Eight minutes exactly here left in the second period. 2-0 Edmonton leads. That was a good setup to Matt Savoy. Savoy out there. Was out there. They made the change, got the Nugent-Hopkins line out. Gaudreau comes into the Oiler end on the right towards the net. That misses. But it was Tolvin into the side of the net, and it's covered by Ingram.
Ingram's been steady so far in this game.
Yes.
Shots are pretty much even.
At one point, Edmonton had a 10-3 advantage.
So since then, it's been 15-6.
Yep. For Seattle.
For Seattle, and the Oilers have had a power play to work with. So Seattle.
Yep. Face off to the right of Ingram. Nugent-Hopkins taking the draw against Myers. The top of the circle. Gaudreau up to the blue line. His shot towards the net goes wide. Larson to the right wing corner. Fired it around, and Roslovic will get it to the blue line. Gaudreau will keep it in. It's over to the right side. Nurse to Murphy. Now to Roslovic, and he'll get to center ice. Dumps the puck in. Grubauer stopping it. Shooting it up on the glass. Myers will get it out for Tolvanen. Across, finds Larson, comes into the Oiler end on the right side. Larson towards the net, hold that, hit the stick of Murphy, just went wide. A puck along the left wing boards. Schwartz, top of the circle, left side in the Oiler end, comes across the blue line, now to Adam Larson. Drop it back. Jaden Schwartz, right wing into the corner, goes in behind the Edmonton net. 2-0 Oilers lead here in the second to Catton. He got taken to the boards. Nurse, right wing, still tied up, trying to dig it out. It does come loose right to Hyman, and he'll skate out for Edmonton. Cuts through the middle. At the Seattle blue line, will dump it in. Goes after it in behind the net. Hyman wins the battle, gives it to McDavid. The shot and the save made by Grubauer. Puck along the left wing. Ekholm from the point to keep it in. Gave it to McDavid. It's pinned by Larson. Puck comes back to Ekholm. Try and find McDavid in front of the net. Saved by Grubauer off of Savoy. And he holds on. 6:09 to go in the second. 2-0 Oilers lead.
And Adam Larson in a fierce one-on-one compete drill there with Connor McDavid.
And they were battling hard.
They were.
Yeah.
And the Oilers have touched up that pairing for a pair of goals in this game. But not from the big boys. The third and fourth liners.
A goal by Max Jones, a goal by Kasperi Kapanen. Oilers up 2-0 here in the second period as Eberle will get it out. And it's Eberle into the Edmonton zone for Beniers. On the right wing, lost the puck to Podkolzin. Up behind his net, now it comes through the middle. It's McDavid as he gets through center. McDavid into the Seattle end, drops it to Savoy. Made a little move, went off his stick, and Eberle gets it out through the middle of Beniers. Beniers forced back by Matt Savoy. Into his own end, up the left wing, and he did clear it out. Matthias Ekholm inside his own end. 5.5 to go in the second. 2-0 Edmonton leads. Now to McDavid to the right wing corner. That goes in behind the Seattle net. Montour into that corner. Slides it up the right wing boards. Eberle made sure it got out. Now McMahon on the right into the Oiler end. The shot saved, made by Ingram. That was a tricky shot by McMahon. And the puck out to center ice. Montour, right wing in his own end. Over to Evans. We'll get it out. And the puck dumped in. Evans got hit, and his stick snapped in half. Puck in behind the Edmonton goal. Szymanski on the end boards. Over to the right wing, and now to center ice. Wallman will shoot the puck in. It's gloved down by Grubauer. To Alexiak on the right. Alexiak for Stevenson. He'll steer it in to the Oiler end. Murphy on the end boards. Hit by Cackle. Got the puck on the left to Nurse and now to Dickinson. And Dickinson into the Seattle zone down the left wing. He'll get a pass in front of the net. Went off of Grubauer. Was right into the slot. The puck cleared out. Tolvin in on the right side. Shoot it into the Oilers zone. To the left wing corner off of Myers. Goes to the right wing point. Larson, his shot. Saved made by Ingram. Puck to the middle. Good row to the left wing point. Alexiak across. A one-timer. Ingram made the save off of Tolvanen. And Kapanen will get it out. Tolvanen shoots it back in. Under 4 to go here in the second. 2-0 Oilers lead. Nurse stays in behind the Edmonton net. Nurse on the right to Murphy. Connor Murphy, the right side. Cleared in by Hyman. Grubauer to play it. Hyman knocks it down in the right wing corner. Up against the boards with Dunn. We'll go across on the right for Larson. Up the right wing to Schwartz into the middle of the ice. Gave it to Dunn. Comes into the Oiler end. His shot, and that's booted out by Ingram. Nugent Hopkins on the right wing. To Hyman. At center ice to Wallman. He'll rim the puck into the zone. Hyman right wing corner. Off the corner boards to Wallman on the left wing point. Across the line. The one-timer by Ekholm. High and wide. Nugent Hopkins behind the net. Off of Hyman. Goes to McDavid. He's top of the circle to the blue line. Kept it in. Gave it to Bouchard. Now to Ekholm. A shot. That was blocked by Schwartz sliding across. McDavid gets the puck to the right wing point for Bouchard. Now to Ekholm. To McDavid on the left wing. Spins back towards the boards. Cross ice pass. The one-timer by Ekholm off the arm of Grubauer. It goes out of play. Great chance there for the Oilers. 2:33 to go here in the second period. 2-0 Edmonton leading Seattle. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. At Rogers Place, 2-0 Oilers lead the Kraken. 2:33 to go in the second period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. Face off to the left of Philip Grubauer. Savoy, McDavid, Podkolzin out there with Ekholm and Bouchard. Myers taking the draw for Seattle. And Montour in behind the net with it. Right wing for Gaudreau, and Gaudreau will get it out, and that gets picked off. It's Savoy. He'll come in. His shot just wide of the Seattle net. The puck at the top of the circle. Savoy to the blue line. Into the left wing corner for Connor McDavid. McDavid to the left wing point for Matthias Ekholm. Across the line to Bouchard. Into the right corner for Podkolzin, and there's interference call going to Connor McDavid.
Yeah.
So with 2:05 to go here in the second period, Seattle gets their second power play of the game. Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Face off to the right of Connor Ingram. As the face-off puck goes right to the middle, and there was Kapanen, and he'll shoot it down the ice. Dunn will start up through the middle. Vince Dunn can swing it back to Matty Beniers. Beniers across to Eberle, into the Oiler end on the right to McCann at the blue line to Dunn to McCann. To Eberle behind the Edmonton net, now on the left side to Stevenson. To Eberle to Stevenson, left wing. At the hash marks. To the left wing point to Dunn. Dunn will take a snapshot. Save made by Ingram. Puck goes to the right wing. Beniers along the right wing boards. Trying to get that into the corner. Goes off a skate to the middle. Dickinson to the line. Beniers will keep it inside the zone. McMahon on the left wing to Stevenson. Stevenson to the left wing corner. To the blue line for Dunn on the right. To McCann to Dunn on the left to Stevenson. Into the middle. Beniers, he fanned on it. Never really got a shot, but the puck stays in. We're at the last minute here in the second. McCann looking for the redirect by Beniers. Goes into the left wing corner. Eberle in behind the net. 2-0. Oilers lead the Seattle Kraken. McCann top of the circle to the blue line. Dunn shot. Save made by Ingram. There's a loose puck. Goes into the left wing corner. Stevenson to the point. To Dunn on the right to McCann to Dunn. A shot. And that misses. 34 seconds to go in the period. Stevenson left wing corner. Top of the circle comes across. McCann shot. That got blocked. It hit Nurse. McCann to the blue line. To Dunn on the right. To McCann. All the way across to Stevenson. Stevenson on the left. His pass to the middle. Hit a stick, and it's poked out by Murphy. 10 seconds to go in the period. Grubauer thought about moving it up. Instead, just leaves it for Dunn. Dunn long pass for Kakko. Cross ice to Tolvanen. And the second period expires.
Well, that was Connor Ingram's period for the Edmonton Oilers. Yep. He had a very solid performance. That's part of the reason why the Seattle Kraken are scoreless, because the Oilers were outshot to the tune of 13-9 in that period. Seattle 0 for 2 in the power play, and your best penalty killer needs to be your goalie.
Oilers get a quick change in. Evans now on the right, up the right wing. He can't get it out, and it is Savoy to McDavid down the left side. Goes in behind the net. Forced into the right wing corner. Taken to the boards by Riker Evans. Podkolzin got it loose to McDavid. To the right wing point to Bouchard. Now to McDavid. Pulls it off the right wing side. That is poked off his stick, and it comes out. And Ingram will set it. And Bouchard in behind the Edmonton goal. 2-0 Edmonton leads. Minute 10 gone here in the third. Up the left wing to Podkolzin. Pass hit a skate, goes up in the air. Beniers will shoot it down the ice. That's going to be icing against Seattle.
It's been a frustrating night for Connor McDavid. He's been held off the score sheet. The Oilers are up 2-0. But they've done a good job on him.
Haven't given him much room. McDavid with a 4-game point streak. Goals in 4 straight, in fact, coming into this one. Face off to the right of Grubauer. And Nugent Hopkins wins the draw to Wallman on the left wing. Tries to get the ricochet in front. It goes behind the net. Roslovic to the right wing corner. Left side to Nugent Hopkins. To the left wing point to Wallman. Across the line for Emberson. Off the left wing boards, it's behind the net. It's Hyman over to the right wing. To Nugent Hopkins to the blue line. Emberson cross to Wallman. Wallman off the corner boards. That goes in behind the Seattle goal. Beniers can't get it out past Nugent Hopkins. Puck to the right corner. Nugent Hopkins in that corner. Then Montour got it free. Won't get it out. Wallman fanned on his shot, but he'll keep the puck in the zone. It's picked out of the air and up to center ice is Montour. He'll softly dump it in. Seattle makes a change as Wallman sets up behind the Edmonton net. Wallman will wait behind the goal.
And they're sitting back in a 1-2-2. Trailing by 2 goals here.
Off the left wing. Directed in by Jones. Grubauer went to play it. That one hit and goes over to the right side. As Schwartz will tight turn it on the left wing.
Anybody scores for Seattle, it's this guy. He's got great career numbers against Edmonton.
Schwartz into the Oilers' own. The shot from the angle that misses and goes wide all the way down the ice. Schwartz with 38 points in 36 games against the Oilers in his career. Alexiak in front of his net. Across to Lindgren. Back to Alexiak. We're 3 minutes into the third. 2-0 Edmonton leads. On the right to Tolvanen. Got it into the Oiler end, but that's stolen by Podkolzin. Up to the blue line. Kept in, and Podkolzin will be able to just get that thing out. And it goes off of Dunn into the Seattle zone. Savoy got to it first. Left wing to McDavid. Jams it around on the right to Bouchard. Now across to Ekholm. Tried to shoot it towards the net. Fanned on it. Puck goes to the left wing corner. Dunn up the boards. That will not get out. Larson on the left wing. Through the middle, up in the air. Glove down by Matthias Ekholm. As Ekholm waits at the top of the circle in his own end. Right through the middle. Gets the puck in. Gave it to Henrique. Now over on the left wing. Puck along the left wing boards. Top of the circle. And out to center ice will be McMahon for Seattle. Will shoot it into the Oiler end. Top of the circle was Kapanen to get it out. It goes up on end. It rolls down the ice, flying after it. Dickinson one hands it towards the net, but it goes wide as he was in a battle there with Evans. Puck to the left wing point. Nurse down the left side. Misses Dickinson. Montour for Seattle. To Kakko through the middle. To Stevenson. Into the Oiler end on the right wing. Goes into the corner. Puck came free. McMahon is passed to the blue line. Gets to Evans now to McMahon. The shot and a save made by Ingram. He held on to it. 4 minutes, 24 seconds gone here in the third period. 2-0. Edmonton leads Seattle. Face-off will be in the Oilers zone to the right of Ingram. As the Oilers will get the Nugent Hopkins, Hyman, and Roslovic line out there up against Beniers, Eberle, and McCann. And Hyman on the left wing to center ice. Montour shot it back in. Going back is Roslovic. Across to Emberson. Now on the right to Hyman into the Seattle zone. Plays it around to the left. Eberle into the middle now. Stepping up, Montour, he'll come in on the right to Eberle. His shot off the outside of the post after it hit Ingram in the shoulder. Puck to the right wing, point, and just keeping it in was Montour. To McCann off the right side, his shot, and that one goes wide. Nugent Hopkins in the corner, but McCann got it loose to the left wing point to Lindgren. Rims it on the right to Beniers. Behind the Edmonton net, McCann taken hard to the boards by Emberson, who then takes the puck away and up in the air on the backhand will get it down the ice. That will be just hard enough for icing. And an icing call. 5:23 gone here in the third period. A face-off to the right of Connor Ingram. Nugent Hopkins will take the draw against Molgaard. And the puck at the top of the circle at the Edmonton end, and Nugent Hopkins will skate out through the middle. Got it to the blue line. Edmonton trying to make a quick change here. The pass for Catton goes off his stick. No, it didn't. That's going to be an icing call against Seattle.
And Chris is going to put his top line on the ice, sensing that this game's not out of reach here. It's 2-0 Edmonton. No zone draw for the Oilers.
McDavid into the face-off circle. Shots 21 apiece. And Edmonton up 2-0 on a pair of first-period goals. And the puck to the left wing point. Ekholm to the corner with it. And behind the goal. Over to the right. It's knocked off his stick. It's near the top of the circle, and it's McDavid coming up with it. Goes in behind the goal. To the left. Couldn't get it in front. Alexiak will clear it. And up the right wing, it goes into the Oiler end. Bouchard to Podkolzin at center, makes a little move. He'll come in on the left wing. Stop on the left wing boards. Up against the boards with Larson. Tolvanen trying to clear, he does. Myers will go flying after it. In came Bouchard, got his stick on it. They go to the end boards in the Edmonton end. Ekholm around to the line where Larson will keep it in for Seattle. Right back behind the net. Ekholm to Bouchard, now to Savoy. Left wing corner. Some assistance from Podkolzin. Give it to Matthias Ekholm. Cross to Evan Bouchard on the right wing. Through the middle to Savoy. Savoy at center ice. Got it just to the Seattle line. It's knocked back out. So McDavid loops back into his end. Got away from Gaudreau. He'll go off for a change as he gives the puck to Murphy. He'll take it in behind the Edmonton net. Just about 7 minutes gone here in the third. 2-0. Edmonton leads. Left wing to Nurse, now on the right. To Dickinson, went to shoot it in, hit the stick of McMahon, and that goes over the glass and out of play. And we're going to take a break from Rogers Place. 2-0 Oilers lead the Kraken with 7 minutes gone here in the third. It's Sport Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We are in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 2-0 Edmonton leads. Max Jones and Kasperi Kapanen scoring in the first period. That's been it. We're 7 minutes into the third, and the puck just inside the Seattle line. Montour to Evans. Evans gets to center ice, will dump it in. Ingram out of his net, stops it. Gets it across to Murphy. And a Nurse, he'll try the right wing. Directed out by Kapanen. Goes into the Seattle zone. Montour tried to shovel it up the boards. He had nowhere to go with it. And kept in by Nurse. Angle shot that misses. Goes to the right. Murphy to the right wing corner. In front of the net, off the stick of Dickinson. It just went wide. The puck cleared out. Nurse to Henrique. He shoots it in. Oilers will make a change. Evans goes in behind his goal. Got away from Kapanen up the right wing. Doesn't get it out. Jones keeps it in. Gave it to Szymanski. Left wing corner. Pass out to Jones. Goes cross ice. Goes to the right wing point. Emberson dumps it in behind the net. Max Jones has it on the left side. Now top of the circle. Cycling the puck to Szymanski. Taken to the inboards by Stevenson. That squeezes loose on the right. McMahon on the right wing for Seattle. Up in the air and out. Wallman across to Emberson. Back to Jake Wallman. Wallman got pushed a bit, and it'll be Beniers getting a loose puck into the Oiler end to Eberle. Left side to the blue line. Lindgren across. The one-timer save made by Ingram on a hard shot by Alexiak. And it's in behind the Edmonton net. Into the corner, Szymanski with Lindgren on him. Puck came free over to the right. Alexiak on the right side. Takes a solid hit from Jones. McCann to Eberle. Left corner will get it out to Lindgren. Great save made by Ingram. And they blew the whistle. I think they thought he had it. He never did. Alexiak gets into it a bit here. Inside the Oilers zone, but they'll all come in, and it doesn't look like a lot will come to that. It was a bit of a quick whistle. But good save by Connor Ingram.
Bit of an unforced error from Edmonton on neutral ice. I'd say the Oilers were lucky that Eberle didn't pick up that rebound clean. And then the big man Alexiak in front of the net.
Give Szymanski a shot.
And everybody jumped in. Yeah. That's what you got to do.
That's what you got to do. 8:44 gone in the third. 2-0 Oilers lead. Face off to the right of Ingram. So Nugent Hopkins will take the draw against Molgaard. Now it's going to be Catton. First round pick of Seattle in 24. They spin around. Puck goes to the right wing. Bouchard. Or make that Murphy up the right side. Murphy got it out. Catton at his own line to Larson. Forced back by Zach Hyman. Across to Dunn on the left. Up the left wing, got it out to center ice. Roslovic to the middle, but it'll be Schwartz into his own zone. To Larson, now to Schwartz. Left wing, Molgaard will shoot it in. Puck goes to the left wing corner of Edmonton territory. Puck Colson on the left to Nugent Hopkins. Now out to Roslovic. And it's Roslovic into the Seattle end down that left wing. Evans able to break that up. It's a bouncing puck, and Evans will clear it. It won't be hard enough for icing. Nurse in his own zone. To Bouchard, now on the right wing. McDavid comes through center. He'll go down the right side. Into the Seattle end, in behind the net. McDavid centering pass, and that one just knocked out of harm's way by Montour. Puck on the left wing. Along the boards, Tolvin, he gets tied up. McDavid, a loose puck to the right point. Bouchard, the shot, I just missed. A hard shot by Bouchard. And the puck on the right side, all the way to the blue line. Bouchard to McDavid to Bouchard. Right wing boards to Podkolzin. Dumped it behind the net. Savoy, left wing corner to McDavid. To the blue line, Ekholm to Bouchard, into the slot to Henrique, to Bouchard, and to McDavid. It just comes out. Edmonton has to regroup. McDavid got shoved down to the ice. The crowd reacts to the non-call. Up the right wing, puck shot in. 9:20 to go here in the third. 2-0 Oilers lead. Puck in behind the Seattle net. On the right, it's Henrique. Henrique to the right wing point. Amberson over to the left wing. Adam Henrique goes into the left wing corner. Kapanen's in there as well. Kicks free. It goes to the left wing point. Wallman shoot it in behind the net. Lindgren trying to get it out. Amberson keeping it in on the right wing point. Goes back to Lindgren. Now to Stevenson. Right wing corner in his own end for Seattle. And he'll find room on the right side and get to the Oiler blue line and into the zone. To the middle his pass goes. That is picked off by Henrique. He'll find Jason Dickinson. Dickinson at center, dumps the puck in. Oilers will make a change. Larson in behind his net. Larson up the right. Now to McCann. Hit him in the skate. Unable to get it deep into the zone. Cleared out by Lazar. On the right, Beniers is in, but Beniers is in early, and that's offside against Seattle. 8:15 to go here in the third period. 2-0 Oilers lead the Kraken. We'll take a break from Rogers Place. It's Four Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. 8:15 to go in the third. 2-0 Oilers lead the Kraken. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're here at Rogers Place. Shots are now 22-21 in favor of Seattle. Face-off outside the Edmonton blue line is Nugent Hopkins, Hyman, and Roslovic on the ice with Murphy and Nurse. Beniers taking the draw for Seattle, and the puck goes to Nurse. Side the Oiler end. Up the left wing, Hyman will help it the rest of the way into the zone. Roslovic gets to it on the end boards, engaged upon by Dunn. Then Nugent Hopkins can get it to the right wing point. Murphy to Nugent Hopkins. He's in the right wing corner with Matty Beniers. They're battling for it. It's up near the top of the circle, but still tied up against the boards. Hyman got it loose. Over to the left wing. Nurse along the left wing side. It's broken up. Puck comes in front of the net. Beniers got knocked down by Hyman, and that's going to be a penalty. And they're going to call that a hook. And the Edmonton Oilers with 7:36 to go here in the third period. They're up 2-0, but they're going to be shorthanded for the third time in this game.
Second offensive zone penalty. That's a tough call. That's a tough call against Zach Hyman. Need a kill here.
Oiler penalty kill is brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Face off to the right of Ingram. Puck gets right to the middle. Walking in the shot and the save made by Ingram as Tolvanen with a great chance. Montour to Tolvanen, now to Beniers on the left. He'll let it go. Ingram, another save. Puck in the left wing corner. Cackle on the left wing boards to Beniers. To the blue line for Montour. To Beniers on the left, top of the circle. A shot, Ingram, the save, and he holds on. Connor Ingram, 3 great stops already on this Seattle power play.
Well, you got to win draws. And the Oilers didn't, and they are under duress as a result. We're going to see Nugent Hopkins and Szymanski out here. The Oilers trying to integrate Josh Szymanski into PK a little bit.
Puck goes behind the net. Nurse off the boards. It's not going to get out. Tolvanen is going to keep it in to Kako. Right wing corner to Schwartz. To Tolvanen across the line to Montour. Left wing to Beniers to Montour. Over to Tolvanen. His pass and that hit Nugent Hopkins. Just went wide of the Edmonton net. Right to Nurse. And his clearing attempt hit a stick. It gets back to Nurse. He'll get another chance. And this time he airmails it down the ice. Out from behind the net, McCann for Eberle. Under a minute to go in the power play for Seattle. 2-0 Edmonton lead. 6.5 to go in the third period. Puck brought into the zone on the left by Stevenson. Give it to Eberle. To Stevenson, left wing point to Jordan Eberle. To Stevenson, walks to the middle. Stevenson, left wing to Eberle. To Stevenson. To Eberle, he'll go in behind the net on the right. McMahon will keep it in the zone to Dunn across to Stevenson, skips off his stick, gets to it now in the left wing corner to Eberle, centering pass, that's broken up. And Matthias Ekholm with room and time, and he gets it down the ice. 20 seconds to go in the penalty to Hyman. Out from behind his net and up the left side is McCann. Drops the puck to Dunn. Into the Oiler end on the right to McCann going towards the net, stops up, lost the puck, and Henrique will get it out and down the ice. The penalty to Hyman is over. Seattle's 0 for 3 on the power play. 5.5 to go here in the third. 2-0 Edmonton leads. Wallman on the left wing in his own zone to Podkolzin, off the boards and out. Evans to Montour. The left wing to Cotton, just to the Edmonton blue line. That's it. Wallman up the left wing, off the stick of Hyman. Goes into the Seattle zone. Along the left wing and into the left wing corner. Molgaard up against the boards. Loose puck to Hyman to the blue line for Bouchard. In behind the net, just misses McDavid. Goes to the left. Nurse will keep it in the zone. Molgaard will get it out. To the Edmonton blue line, but good job by Bouchard. He knocks it down, has control. Now to Nugent Hopkins. Will bring the puck in on the right wing. Nugent Hopkins slides the puck to the right wing corner. And along the boards is Jones. Give it to Nugent Hopkins. Behind the goal for Roslovic. Goes to the left wing. Roslovic to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins, top of the circle. Into the behind the net to Roslovic. Looking for Jones. In came Montour. And Montour will get it out. To McMahon at center. He'll shoot it in. 4:15 to go in the third. 2-0 Oilers lead the Kraken. Nurse in his own end. Bounce it out to center ice. Alexiak. Trying to go through the middle. He'll get back to his own blue line. Lindgren to Alexiak. Alexiak cross ice for Stevenson. He'll dump it in, go after it himself. Over to the left. Lindgren along the left wing boards to Stevenson. Stevenson pinned on the end boards by Wallman. The puck on the left side, top of the circle. Kapanen will try to get it out. He won't, but Dickinson will. And Jason Dickinson to center ice. Off the boards and in. 3.5 to go in the third. 2-0 Oilers lead.
Well, they're going to have to pull him here at some point. Down by 2. Got to figure if they can get the puck up the ice, Cam. Grubauer's coming out.
Don will get it up the right, or Lindgren will get it up the right side and out. Beniers into the Oilers zone. On the left wing. On the left wing, Cat on top of the circle. And Savoy to the blue line. Don will keep it in on the right. Montour, a shot. Great save by Ingram. Hit him in the left shoulder. Don on the blue line. To the middle, a shot. Ingram, another save. And he holds on with 2:55 to go in the third. 2-0 Oilers lead the Kraken. We're going to take a break from Rogers Place. It's For Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. 2-0 Oilers lead the Kraken. 2:55 to go here in the third. Philip Grubauer to the bench for the extra attacker at 6-on-5. Face-off in the Oilers zone to the left of Connor Ingram. McDavid to take the draw against Chandler Stevenson. And the puck goes to McMahon to the right wing point to Dunn. Into the corner. It goes off the skate of McCann. And the puck along the end boards. Bobby McMahon got it in behind the net. There was Nurse to get it around on the top of the circle. McMahon will keep that in for Seattle. Along the left wing to Jared McCann. Puck to the top of the circle. And Nugent Hopkins will give it to McDavid against the center. The empty net. Scores! Connor McDavid makes it 3-0 Edmonton. And McDavid has goals in 5 straight games.
Well, the Oilers did not play a microcosm of their performance tonight. Didn't beat themselves. Did a good job, managed the puck battle. Nugent Hopkins popped it up the middle of the ice, and McDavid from distance, he takes the shot. Hey, Connor McDavid's got his 43rd goal of the year. He's got a 5-game goal streak, and the Oilers are up 3-0.
.17:34, time of the goal. And the Edmonton Oilers up 3-0 here on Seattle. Puck flipped up and out of the Edmonton zone, almost a breakaway for Max Jones, but he will get the puck inside that Seattle end. Goes to the left wing corner, but now behind the net to Evans. Nugent Hopkins will pick up the assist on the goal by McDavid. 3-0 Oilers lead. 2 minutes left here in the third. Puck shot in, and it'll be Evans out from behind the net. Evans on the left. That's center ice, unable to get it into the Oiler end. Lindgren, though, give it to Gaudreau, lost it at the Edmonton blue line. Wallman will bounce it out to center ice. Henrique only to the Seattle line. Tolvin in on the left wing. Will shoot it in. Wallman will take it behind the net. Only to the corner. Myers coming up the right wing. Myers will turn. He'll shoot it wide. Comes off the end boards to Lindgren. Left wing corner in front of the net, but Gaudreau won't get a shot. Gaudreau to the left wing at the top of the circle, now to the blue line. Wanted to go towards the net. That hit a stick, goes up and out of play. 1:06 to go here in the third. 3-0 Edmonton leads. Face off in the Oilers zone.
Oilers have done a lot of things that helps you win. A lot of little things that helps you win games tonight.
Murphy over to Nurse. Nurse up the left wing off the draw, got it out. Lindgren, we're into the last minute here in the third. 3-0 Edmonton leads. Puck dumped into the Oilers zone. Murphy goes behind the net. Along the left side. Able to get it out to center ice. At center was Szymanski. He'll shoot it in. Lindgren, left wing corner. Cross to Alexiak on the right. Up the right wing boards. It'll get to Lindgren. He does get it out. Brought right back in by Jones. Jones a shot, and that goes off of Alexiak. 26 seconds left to go in the third. 3-0 Oilers lead. Lindgren at his own blue line. To Alexiak. Alexiak gave it away to Szymanski. He'll get it across. Szymanski won't get a shot. Lindgren tied him up after he got a return pass. A little give and go with puck Colson. Puck cleared out. And Emberson will take it behind the net. He'll just wait back there. Everybody rises to their feet here at Rogers Place. And the Edmonton Oilers win it 3-0 over Seattle for the first time this season. The Oilers have won 4 in a row. And Connor Ingram, have yourself a birthday, kid. 29 years old today, stops all 27 Seattle shots, gets his second shutout of the season, 9th of his NHL career. The Oilers win this one 3-0.
Well, it's really become a storyline this year for Edmonton, hasn't it? The goaltending of Connor Ingram. So much focus on the Tristan Jarry trade, but right now, Connor Ingram's winning games and giving the Oilers quality starts. You can tell how happy the fellas are for him out on the ice right now. It's been a great story to watch.
Oilers win it 3-0. Seattle pushed a bit in the third period. Edmonton had to kill off 3 power plays that Seattle had in the game. They get an empty net goal. Connor McDavid from Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Zach Hyman has an assist now as well on that goal. And the Oilers, for the first time this year, 4 straight victories.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're going to play Chicago coming up, and Chicago's moved out Jason Dickinson and Connor Murphy, and what a difference those 2 guys have made, especially with no Leon Draisaitl right now. Just the addition of Jason Dickinson at center, the hard matchups. Will Jason Dickinson end up going head-to-head against Connor Bedard on Thursday night here? That might be something to watch. Trent Frederick, I think, is close to return. Let's go downstairs.
We're going to head downstairs, and Aiden Gannam standing by with Jake Wallman.